So like just, looking at, say, I'm thinking of one of our clients, not going to mention him by name, but, younger guy, 33 years old, has built up a nice like $8 million a year residential retail company, good solid brand. It's not like owner dependent. He's able to step away for a month or two at a time and the business runs. Really solid company. What should that business owner think about? What questions is he not typically going to ask? What are some blind spots, things like that? Because, just a typical like person listening to this or watching this, there's a lot that's going through their head, logical, financial, emotional. We have these ties to our babies that we built, right? So
100%.
how does someone go about thinking about that whole process?
Well, first of all, valuation is important. So you want to make sure you're getting the real value of the business that you poured your blood, sweat, and tears into. You want to understand what happens to your people, and you want to ask specific questions around people and specific questions around what are you actually going to bring to help my business in my market. So we demonstrate, we show all of our technology to these folks and show them how we differentiate based on technology. We introduce our CMO, Gina, who is fantastic from a lead gen perspective. We introduce our operational systems and show them how we operate, what our methodology is. We also show them production management and how we're able to run a local brand that can produce 2 million a week at a 4.8 star reviews. So we have real viable tools, and a lot of entrepreneurs aren't asking those questions. They're saying, how much is my business worth? And then they're trusting the person across from them when they talk in these kind of platitudes about, we're going to help you, we're going to help with finance, we're going to help here, but they never show it. And just remember that the person you're talking to is typically a business development guy from the private equity firm. They get paid a commission for you to sell your business. So you're talking to a salesperson. That's not always a bad thing, but you just have to understand that there's ulterior motives and there's financial motives for that person talking to you to get you to sell your business. And so that's something that you should ask. And I would strongly encourage you to talk to the leadership team. And I've been doing these podcasts, and now I'm getting more people call me, and I really like when people call me. It's, hey, I'm thinking about selling my business, but my wife has been with me for 15, 18 years. The same question that I had when I was selling my business, and I can tell them how I felt and how I went through that experience, and really tell them what's a good fit and provide real value. And so I specifically ask what value they're going to provide.
Cool. That's very helpful. Thank you. Appreciate that. So what are you guys doing? Are you buying 100% of a business, 50%? Like, what does that typically look like for IHS?
Yeah. So we're buying 100% of the business. We call it partnering. We're buying 100% of the business, but then we're allowing investors we're actually asking them to acquire IHS stock as part of the transaction. So typically it's between 20 and 30%. So let's say you paid a company $10 million for their business, just round numbers. They would then roll back $3 million into IHS as an investment. And now you become an investor in IHS, which is one of the fastest growing residential roofing companies. You no longer bear the entire risk of the business from a safety perspective or from market dynamics. So now you have an investment across the roofing business, which you play a part in, but then also stretches across the coast to coast, border to border, including Canada. So different demographics, different weather patterns, you get to take advantage of that upside growth. And you become an owner in a private equity strategy that has a potential to, double, triple, or, 4 or 5 times your money. And,
Okay.
we did it the first round. We made almost 10 times our money in 12 months. And so it was a very fast turn. And there's a reason why there's, billions of dollars pouring into the roofing space, because these financial folks want to make the upside. They want to limit your ability to roll equity. And they want to make the finance guys want to make all the money when they sell in 3 or 4 years or 5 years. And IHS differs. We want the alignment. We want you to be a part of it, and we want you to be successful on the upside as well. So
Got it.